Ladies and gentlemen, the show is about to start in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The following program is rated TV MAL. It contains strong language and is intended only for mature audiences.
What is the deal, Raider Nation? Welcome to another episode of Fuck Your Team. No, I'm just fucking with you. Welcome to another episode of Raider Sunrise Live with yours truly, Lunatik Raider Man. We're going to dive into some little shit that a lot of y'all probably forgot about. You know, the Raiders had signed future reserve contracts out on players, free agent players out there. And what that means is the contracts don't kick in until the start of the new league year. They're not guaranteed at all. They're not guaranteed, but it's just to bring guys in. One of the guys we brought in name is Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown is a former quarterback that went to Oregon. He was the quarterback before Bo Nix came in 2021. I think from 20 to 21, he was there at Oregon and then went undrafted and ended up with the Baltimore Ravens with them this past season. We grabbed him, gave him a futures contract. If I remember right, 6'1", 217 pounds, mobile quarterback, good arm. I remember him at Oregon. I remember when he was there, we had a coach that ended up leaving, going to another college, you know what I mean, after that season. So he came out, never got drafted, but, you know, went undrafted to the Baltimore Ravens. I got some highlights of him to give y'all show y'all an example of what he does on the field with the Ravens. Not college shit, just, you know, pro shit, preseason and what have you. Also, we're going to start connecting some dots as far as possibilities at quarterback and OC that has something with fuck 6 degrees of separation, 1 degree. You feel me? So we're going to get into all that, man. Shout out to the chat, man. The world's most dangerous chat is in the building. You feel me? And we in here live and direct, uncut. You feel me? Shout out to the mod with the most, man. NorCal Raider Jesse in the building, man. Salute to you. We got Mike G in the building, man. Salute to you as well, man. Dark, what it do? Tops to you, man. Alex S, man. Salute, my brother. Top of the morning to you for real. Freddie Chavez, man. Raider Nation for life. You feel me? Gets no better than that. You feel me? That's what we do. Shout out to everybody out there, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Vinny Thomas is in the building, man. Good morning to you. Thank you for pulling up. Raider Syndicate in the building. Yo, to my Syndicate Nation. What's up? Luna, what's up? Crazy fool. Shit. I'm doing the same shit I was doing yesterday. Crazy shit. Lunatic shit. You feel me? Shout out to you, my brother. Thank you for pulling up for real. Graham Cam, what's the deal, man? Good morning to you, my brother. For real, for real. Eugene Powell writing the motherfucking kisser. That's right. In the house, man. Shout out to Holly in the building. Good morning, my sis. Thank you for pulling up for real, for real. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Who else we got up in this bitch? We got Desert Raider in the building, man. He say P music in full effect. Hey, for real. What's my motherfucking name, bitch? Lunatic. Say that shit loud. Say it. I love Lunatic and I'm proud. Say that. No, let me quit. Shout out to you, man. Y'all got me on one. Y'all better quit doing that shit. You know I'm easily the influence. Stop that shit. I'm not the influencer. Y'all motherfuckers are. Y'all be influencing me to do and act bad and cut off my motherfucking filters. Y'all gotta stop that shit, man. Y'all a bad influence. Black sheep, stripes, spots, man. What's the deal, man? Tops to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. It's a pleasure to have you here this morning. Yes, indeed. See, I pronounced it morning with a G on the end instead of morning. Morning. That shit sound hella crazy. Tony Sheffer, what's the deal, man? Salute to you. Top of the morning, man. We up in this Mickey Ficky all together, man. You feel me? Good show for you today, man. Lost City we. I hope I said that right. Lost City we. Wisconsin? Lost City, Wisconsin? I don't know. I'm whatever. I'm trying to figure it out. Top of the morning to you, though, man. I appreciate you for real. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Who else we got up in this motherfucking freaking freaky? Vinny, I already said, Vinny, what up, Vinny? What's up with you, man? Salute, top of the morning. Thank you for sliding through one time. Oh, did I go too fast? Man, I done. Joel E, what's the deal, bruh? Wild Turkey, what? Wild Turkey, Raider Nation, Trigger, what's the deal, man? Top of the morning. Appreciate you, man, for real. Oh, here we go. Frankie Sanchez in the building. We got people pulling up for real, for real. Yes, indeed. Alex S, Mike G. Oh, my God. Captain Point. Good morning, brother. Thank you for being here, man, for real. Who else we got up in here? Raider Chris, 2001. Yes, indeed, man. Salute to you. He said salute Dirty. Dirty who? Dirty Raider here? Where Dirty at? Dirty in the chat hiding and shit? Nigga hiding from the IRS. Brando, what's the deal, man? Top of the morning. Good to have you here, man. For real, for real. Let me see. I gotta make sure I got y'all in here motherfucking deep, boy. Like we about to DP somebody. You feel me? We about to DP somebody. Oh yeah, I'm good with Chip Kelly, bruh. I'm good with him. But like I said, I'm not mad if they interview 100 candidates at offensive coordinator. Just get the right one. We just need one. But get the right one. Don't just close your eyes and any, meeny, miny, mo that shit. Get the right one. But interview everybody that's possible. See, today's Wednesday. I haven't heard anything of a news conference. So that's telling you that there is no OC to be named yet. And I'm pretty much, I can't guarantee it. But, and I told you, I like Kubiak. And we're about to do some shit about Kubiak after we get done shouting out the chat, man. So everybody, man, I hope y'all got a good breakfast going. If you're getting off work like I did, hey, I hope you got some good cerveza. Knock that shit back one time. Do it for La Raza, for Raider Nation. You feel me? That's the neighborhood for real. Okay, let me see. Let me keep going. Loon, I was down bad about the Super Bowl, but then I heard the fans complaining they can't even afford. Hell no. Hey, bro, I seen them advertise tickets for 40 racks. Bruh, hold on. 40 fucking racks. It kind of make me wish I would have won tickets somewhere. I wouldn't have went. Hell, fuck no, I'm not going to see that old shit show. Tampons versus motherfucking maxi pads. Hell no. I would have sold my shit. Boy, that would have been damn near 100 racks. 2 tickets, 1 ticket. And when I say 40 racks, I mean for 1 ticket. Yeah, they can't afford that shit, bro. It's not meant for the public. unless you're just balling out of control, you know what I mean, and your team is in it. But it's more of a commercial type event. You know what I mean? Sponsors and their families and shit like. So you got Nike people there. You might have people with MGM Bet Online because that's what's the DraftKings? Whoever the NFL got whoever they got to deal with. All these people getting these tickets to come. It's just you know what I mean? It ain't meant for us, and I wouldn't want to watch it. I mean, wow. It's kind of hard for me because I know going to the game, you're going for the atmosphere. So if the Raiders was in the Super Bowl, I would want to go. But any other team, fuck them once, fuck them twice, fuck them 4 times. It's just as nice. You feel me? So I don't give a damn. Fuck them teams. You know what I mean? I just want to see somebody lose I don't like. And you know what? As Raider fans, we should be okay. Somebody gonna lose that we don't like. Guaranteed. And we gonna clown they motherfucking ass all night. We gonna make the motherfuckers block us, turn their jersey inside out, and not say a motherfucking thing. That's what we gonna do on Super Bowl Sunday. Somebody losing, and whoever losing is getting the mighty, mighty Raider Nation down their motherfucking back. You feel me? We ain't here to play. We is not here to play, man. Fuck y'all teams. Yeah, Jaden would be nice, but look, I'm gonna cover all that shit, Holly. You know what I mean? There's different avenues to take. But yeah, we're gonna get into it. Let me continue doing this real quick, so I make sure I got everybody. Of course, we up in this bitch. Aha! Yeah, we up in this bitch. That's right. I like that shit, man. Hey. You know what? I think I'm going to do like some do and name the chat. So this is what I think I'm going to call the chat. And I didn't use this name before on my Discord. But I don't really do the Discord that much. But I do have a Discord there. So what I think I'm going to call it, you know what I mean? We might call it the Asylum. Since we all nutsos up in, you know what I mean? We all off our rockers a little bit in the chat. Bro, you know how I make this shit. I think we might call it the Asylum. The Asylum, that's the chat nickname. Lunatic and the Asylum. Boy, hey, come on now. That's dope. Matter of fact, where's my motherfucking mask? You better be glad I can't find that shit. I got my Clarice. I got that mask, boy, for real. All right, let me continue on forward. Yes, indeed. Tanner Jack in the building, man. You want the 49ers? Okay, I'm gonna break down my theory. Hold on, let me get to the chat because I need to take a drink. I need to drink this for y'all. It's the morning. To me, it's night. I got off at 5. It's 7. So you know what I mean? Hey, this is when you hit the bar after work. So let me see. Raider Syndicate in the building. Ja Raider, my dude. Salute to you, my brother. Top of the morning. Tony Sheffer. Let me see. Willie Wayne in the building. Salute. I'm trying to catch everybody, man. Y'all motherfuckers is active. All right, we caught up. Shout out to the world's most dangerous chat. Like I say, without you, there's no me, and without us, there's no nation. There's only one, the motherfucking Raider Nation. Salute to y'all, man, for making this shit possible. Last time I checked, we are at 1,441 subscribers. We're working our way to 2,000. Once we get to 2,000, I'm giving away 2 custom Raider jerseys. Choose home or away, any name and any number. Lunatic got you. So with that being said, man, tell a friend, tell your mailman, your side chick, tell your motherfucking your kid's teacher at school that's rocking the silver and black. Tell them, hey, I got a channel for y'all to fuck with. Raiders Allegiance, hosted by no other than Lunatic Raider. Salute to you guys. Peace. No, let me quit. That was hella Hollywood. You feel me? All right, let's get this shit cracking. All right. So what I want to talk about is the quarterback position. And we already know about Kubiak, Clint Kubiak. That's the passing game coordinator for the Niners. But he does have offensive coordinator experience in 2021 with the Minnesota Vikings, right? Here's the whole thing, the whole breakdown. Now, A lot of people forgot that we gave out futures contracts, future reserve contracts. I think the 16 players might be a little bit more. One of those players is Anthony Brown. Anthony Brown is a former quarterback of the University of Oregon from 2020 to 2021. He was there right before Bo Nix transferred for Auburn and took over the following 2 years, which was this past season and the season before. Anthony Brown is a mobile quarterback, strong arm. He went undrafted, ended up with the Baltimore Ravens, where he sat there with them getting coached up. He's only 25 years of age, 6'1", 2017 pounds, 217 pounds. Let me go ahead and dive into his statisticals. Not his testicles? No. Statisticals, punk. All right, let me get into this real quick. Hold on. Anthony Brown, we're going to bring him up. And I got a highlight reel of him with the Baltimore Ravens. So just to give you an idea, if they're giving him a chance to come in and compete, you never know what happens, especially when you're in a system that really fits your physical attributes, your God-given ability and talent. When you're put in that kind of situation, the best comes out of you. So never sleep on just anybody, because we in history, the Raiders have seen this. Jim Plunkett, drafted New England Patriots, went to the Niners. Even I think he sat out a year also, come to the Raiders, wins us 2 Super Bowls. Sometimes your destination is where you're supposed to be, not where you come from. You feel me? So let's go ahead and dive into this. This is Anthony Brown. Quarterback, like I said, came out the University of Oregon, 6'1", 217 pounds. Like I said, he's originally from New Jersey, where he went to high school. He went to Boston College, and he from 2016 to 2019 transferred to Oregon, played from 2020 to 21. So he was one of the transfer portals back in 2019. He went undrafted in 2022. He was with the Baltimore Ravens from 2022 to 2023, and currently with us, the Las Vegas Raiders, 2024 to present. He is under reserve future contract. I don't pay attention to the statisticals because he really had. I mean, you're not gonna start over Lamar Jackson, bro. It just is what it is. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna happen. So this is he. This is Anthony Brown. Now let's get into his highlight reel. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and check him out, man, so y'all can see for yourselves the potential that this young man has. Like I said, only 25 years of age, still has a lot to offer. He hasn't even scratched the surface. All we need is the right OC QB coach to go ahead and coach him up and see, you know what I mean? What can he bring? Do we keep him around? Does he enter the QB room? We're gonna find out. So without further ado, man, let's check out Mr. Once again, before I start, remember, fair use. This is for entertainment purposes only. Fair use. Let's get it. So we check him out here with the Baltimore Ravens. His accuracy is dope. I like where he places the ball. Watch this. He puts the ball perfectly where it just drops in the lap of the receiver outside of the defender. Look again. Bam, another one. Shoulder fade right there. Put it out to the outside where only he can get it. And then mobility, oh yeah, he has that. Stiff arm. Get out my way, bitch. Yeah. Here we go again. Bitch, get off me. Yeah. So this is the kind of mobility we want. We don't need him to take it to the house. I mean, it would be nice, but he extend plays and he makes sure those chains keep moving forward. And that's all you want. He slings the ball with no ease. He just slings that shit. Look at that. Like, I mean, I'm just imagining if you can coach him up Because he's still, look, nice tight spiral too. I like it tight. Ugh. Tight and wet. Now, let me quit. They're going to touchdown. He throws right there. Right on the outside of the extended hand of the defender. And let the receiver do the rest. That would be Devontae Adams all day. Here he goes deep. Look, catch him wide open. Boom. Fell right into his lap. Didn't overthrow him. Didn't underthrow him. Just kept him in stride. That's what you want. Keep him in stride with the pass. To the outside. Let the receiver do the work. Inside. Going deep. Told you he got an arm. Told you he got an arm. Let the receiver do his thing. He got an arm. It's just, he wasn't going to get no PT behind Lamar Jackson. He was just had a team that they already got their superstar. You feel me? He's not going to get no burn. But if he here with the Raiders, he might get that opportunity to go ahead and get out there and shine. But he has all the physical attributes. He has that shit. You feel me? Here we go again. Nothing there. Move the chains. But here, touchdown. That's what we need. Nice pass right there. And that's Anthony Brown that we do have on our roster now. With the future reserve contract. Like I said, bro, hey, we're leaving no stone unturned. OC, quarterbacks, all that shit. We're looking everywhere. Now, to get to the other thing I was talking about. Let me bring this down real quick one time. I can shut this down. That shit over with. All right, next up. Here's the thing that I'm talking about. Now, there's an avenue we can go. There's an avenue we can go here. And this would be meant for us to be in win now mode. And that's not saying we won't draft a quarterback, but drafting a quarterback, but taking the route of sitting him down for a year or two like they did. We see how it did wonders with Love in Green Bay. You know what I mean? Patrick Mahomes, he sat and learned. You know what I mean? It works. It works for those. To sit there and absorb, but it has to be the same system. So in order for that to happen, that's why I understand why Mark Davis does not want to have. I think Kingsbury, I like Kingsbury, but what is the reality of Kingsbury if he does good, staying around for another year and not getting a head coaching job again? You understand? So going with a Kubiak, who was only an offensive coordinator for 1 year with Minnesota, I don't think a lot of teams will be knocking down his door trying to get him to interview for a head coaching job, regardless of what we do this year. It's still, to me, the rest of the league is still a show me league. You still got to show me. 1 year. Hey, 1 year is cool, but hey, can you do it 2 years? So if you're going to go that route with a Kubiak does have that about him where if we do sign him as an OC, he'll probably be here 2, 3, 4, 5 years before teams start really trying to analyze his coaching record and how he coaches, and if that's somebody they would want to move in as being an interviewee of the head coaching job at one of these other openings on these teams in the NFL. Now, if we bring Kubiak in here, remember, like I said, Kubiak was the offensive coordinator with Minnesota in 2021. The quarterback of Minnesota in 2021 was Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins that year played in 16 games. He had a 66.3% completion rate. That's damn good. I always look at completion rates from mid-60s on up. Mid-60s on up lets me know, yeah, you know what you're doing. He had over 4,000 yards passing at 4,221. He had 33 TDs and 7 interceptions. That was Kirk Cousins under Kubiak. We know Kirk Cousins is going to be a free agent. He's going to be let go. He has a contract, but it's all dummy years just to stretch out the money. There's no money, no guaranteed money owed to him. So we'll see how Minnesota goes about. I doubt I don't think they do the franchise shit. I really don't. But so let's look at Kirk Cousins. Now, see, Kirk Cousins, a lot of people say no to him. But this happens to be one of the quarterbacks that Devontae Adams say he would want to play with. So we know Devontae Adams likes Kirk Cousins. But at the same time, Kirk Cousins also was the quarterback under Kubiak as an offensive coordinator that brought out the best in him, who had the 14th ranked offense in the NFL that year in 2021, where he had 3 wide receivers with 27 touchdowns and almost 3,000 yards receiving combined. And in an offense where you had a running back with over 1,000 yards. I think he had like 7 touchdowns. No, what did let me see. Dalvin Cook that year had 6 touchdowns, 4.7 yards per carry, damn near 5 yards a carry. Every two carries is damn near a first down. This is all under Kubiak. Also, Alexander who is it? Alexander of the backup running back, Madison. Alexander Madison had 491 yards rushing that year. Hey, almost 500 yards rushing by the backup running back. 3 touchdowns, 3.7 yards per carry. But when I look at these wide receivers, though, under Kubiak, like I said yesterday, Justin Jefferson, 1,616 yards with 10 TDs. Adam Thielen, 726 yards receiving with 10 TDs. KJ Osborne, third wide receiver, 655 yards with 7 TDs. Bruh. Cousins was moving that ball around, bruh. That's Cousins making them get those receivers those touchdowns. 10, 10, and 7 were your 3 receivers. 6 touchdowns by your running back. What the backup running back? How many touchdowns did he have? He didn't have any. No. The backup running back had 3 touchdowns. So 33 touchdowns and only 7 interceptions by Cousins in that offense. Bruh. I know a lot of people don't like Cousins, but as far as a right now, if you drafted a quarterback this year, say you traded up and get one. Say it's Jayden Daniels. Say it's him. Say it's Caleb Williams. Say it's Drake May. Say whoever. You draft your quarterback. You sit him. And you put him behind Cousins. You let Cousins come in day 1. See, you figure if you let a lot of people want to ride with AOC. No. Let me explain why. Aiden O'Connell did not play or start or say play a whole year last year, right? He started off learning Josh McDaniel's system. The next thing you know, he's the starting quarterback under Bo Pettigrew, right? Did I say Pettigrew? Is it? Oh, man, I forgot that motherfucking name. Bo, you know what I mean? The offensive coordinator, the brand new offensive coordinator. Now, if you're going to ride with Aiden O'Connell, what do you think you're going to get out of Aiden O'Connell? And then I'm going to get to that point. What do you think? Say, for instance, Kubiak is named offensive coordinator. You want AOC be out there and let's run it again with him. Do you know Aiden O'Connell will be a rookie again in a new system? Having to learn a new system all over again? And he only played in 9, 10 games? But you think he can adapt and do that, and he's still a rookie. He ain't played no motherfucking 17 games. He's still a rookie. So what you do is you bring in Cousins. It won't cost you no draft picks. It'll cost some money. But from the rumors I'm hearing, the salary cap is jumping up to $240 million, maybe even more. All these TV deals and these streaming service, the league is getting money and it gets spread out amongst the teams. So I'm hearing around $240 million is where the salary cap is jumping up to. That's more than what I was 218 last year. So we're looking at what about a 200 or not 200, a 20 a $22 million increase in the salary cap, not to mention the money that we will save by somehow moving on from Garoppolo, whether you release him post June 1st or trade him. If you move Renfro, same thing. You add money, so whatever Kirk Cousins give him a 2-year deal. 2-year deal. If you draft a quarterback, which if that's on your draft board, and as far as what we need to do, trade up and get a quarterback. If you trade up and give up all these picks to get Jayden Daniels, because I'm going to tell you, you're going to have to trade within the top three. Top three to get in. And I think you can do it with Caleb Williams kind of scares me, but we know he does have the ability. You feel me? So Caleb Williams, Jayden Daniels, Drake May, my top 3 quarterbacks. You're going to need to get one of these 3. Guaranteed. And you will have to go top 3. Fuck a top 5. Top 5, you're not going to take Bo Nix that high. You're not going to take Michael Penix Jr. that high. That it does not fucking 4 and 5. You do not take neither one of those 2. You just don't. They'll fall to you. They'll fall to you. But what I would do, I would get Kirk Cousins. I will do a trade if I have to move up to get Jayden Daniels or whoever out of the top 3 quarterbacks and sit them for at the most 2 years behind Cousins. Cousins can come in right now and win. With the weapons that's on this team, we can win now with Cousins. Now, some people say, do you think we're a quarterback away? Yes, we are. How do I feel? A quarterback away from what, though? I'm saying playoffs. We were 2 games away. We were Aiden O'Connell 2 wins away from the playoffs. If we would have probably started off from day 1 with APS coach and Aiden O'Connell as the quarterback, we probably would have got those 2 wins easy because O'Connell would have been progressing. He lacks the mobility, but with the defense we had and the effort they gave and got out there with the turnovers and scoring on defense, it made a big difference and it helped the quarterback out. Kirk Cousins, I tell you, that's win now. Until that quarterback we drafted is developed and ready. Year 2, if he has to sit 1 year, 2 year, that means his 3rd year he comes out and he gets the starting job. And you hit the ground running in the same system under Kubiak, because Kubiak will still be the OC then. Gaming that rookie up, whether it's Daniels or whoever, gaming him up in the system to take over the helm, because we see it worked perfectly in Green Bay with Jordan Love. So it can happen. That's one route. That thing makes sense to me. Like I said, Kubiak was the offensive coordinator and he dealt with Kirk Cousins that year, and Kirk Cousins had a hell of a year. That year was just the sad part. The defense wasn't that great. 24th ranked defense. Kind of remind me of us last year, 2022 season. Top 13 offense. Defense was trash. Then everything flip-flop. You know what I mean? We just trying to have Kool-Aid and sugar. You know what I mean? We trying to have some shit that match. We want Kool-Aid and sugar. We don't just want all you got is Kool-Aid and no sugar. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it'll work. He's not a long-term solution, but he's a current situation that can come in here and get weekend. If you get us into the playoffs, we will do our we will work magic. We will work magic. That defense, come on, that's what everybody on this team, they gonna play their ass off. You get us in the playoffs, bruh, it's gonna be a hard out. We're gonna be a hard out for anybody. Facts. A hard out. Now, let's get to the flip side. What is the other route that the Raiders can do? The other route that you can do, and a lot of people was against this as well. You already know where I'm about to go to. Mr. Fields in Chicago. You could trade for him. He will not cost a first-round pick. He will probably be a second round pick. If you're lucky, you might get away with a third. You might get away with a third. With Chicago, you might get away. You might. I'm not saying it's a promise. I'm saying you possibly. You know what I mean? Because they're gonna. What's gonna happen is you're gonna throw into Chicago's face. Then why are you getting rid of him? If he's worth a first round pick, why are you getting rid of him? If he's worth a second round pick, why are you getting rid of him? He got 2 years left on the deal. Why are you getting rid of him? You know what I mean? You know how the negotiating game goes. But if you can pull Justin Fields for a second round pick, that means you get to keep this year's first. And what this will allow you to do, if you get Fields from Chicago with a second round pick, you could use that first round pick on a dominating ass offensive lineman, because we're gonna have to attend to that line, especially the right side, a good right tackle, maybe dude from Oregon State. You know what I mean? Out killing it, solid. Maybe we stick with Dalton Wagner, who we stashed away. Big old monstrous Dalton Wagner. See, a lot of people forgot about him. You get the offensive line coach to go ahead and coach this guy up. We got a new one. You feel me? So we'll see if he can get the best out of him. But Dalton Wagner is a big lump of clay that if you can mold it, him and Colton Miller as your bookends, damn near both of them is damn near the same size each. All we got to do is fill in the middle. What we gonna do at center? What we gonna do at right guard? Are we fucking with Parham? You know what I mean? If we do got Parham out there, where we gonna put him at? Not to mention who's out there in free agency. Who can we afford? Who do we draft? A lot of questions to be answered. But if you can solidify this offensive line, if you do go the Justin Fields route to give him protection, one thing I know for sure, the only knock on Justin Fields that I hear commonly is the injuries. Okay, well, how do you prevent injuries? Make sure he don't get touched. How do you make sure he don't get touched? You give him that brick wall in front of him to make sure nobody gets through to touch him. That's why the offensive line is very important. And the first round pick on an offensive lineman would make sense if you spent your second round pick on a quarterback, on Justin Fields. Then you would not draft a rookie. You'll keep O'Connell, you'll keep Anthony Brown, and you bring in Justin Fields with a brand new, shiny right tackle. And maybe in rounds 3, you go find a guard. Maybe free agency, you done solve them problems before you even got into the draft. So maybe you got your right tackle in free agency, and you see, a lot of times we see who's out there in free agency, but we don't know who teams are going to release because of salary cap casualties. What linemen are going to be introduced into the post June 1st release pool? See, we don't know that right now. Right now, we can only look at people who are going to be free agents, not the ones that are going to be released and become free agents. So there's going to be some movement. Somebody might go into the draft and draft a right tackle, and now a younger one with a lower salary, and look at the right tackle that they're spending $10 million on, and he might be about 32 years old. Bruh, thank you for being part of this team. We thank you for helping us, win games, but we're gonna have to let you go, bro. We got your replacement. We drafted him. He's younger, he's cheaper, and we can use that money and shift it over here on this part of the team. This is what other teams are gonna be doing, just like we're gonna be doing the same thing. So if that happens, now you done released, or you might even mark him, like I said, post June 1st. Because that spreads that money out per year over 5 years, I think it is. So you don't take a hard hit that 1 year by releasing them. But you can only do 2 post June 1st releases per year. Only 2. That's why here's a miracle. A miracle would be, fingers crossed, Jimmy Garoppolo gets traded post June 1st. I don't care if it's a 7th round pick. I don't care if it's a 6th round pick. If you some way, somehow can trade Jimmy G in that contract post June 1st, that will throw $24 million under the cap for us. And that will only give us a $1.8 million dead cap hit. Okay, Telesco, Magic Man, let's see if you can work some magic. Can you get a team to bite? And we'll be happy to cover some of the salary. Why not? We'll still get cap relief. And it could be double-digit cap relief. We tell them, look, you take Garoppolo, and we'll cover $10 million of his contract. $10 million? Shit, that'll free up $12 million. You see what I mean? We get the $12 million cap break, and while covering 10. I'm telling you, there's many different avenues to take to get this team right. The thing is, I just hope whatever avenue they take, it ain't a dead end. That's all I'm saying. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Let me get back to y'all, man, because I know I'm up here talking, but I have all these thoughts going, and I want to spit them out before I forget them. Someone tell me Mark Davis will make that gyrator. You say Russell Wilson? I know we don't like dude, but as far as a win now type quarterback, he did good with Denver. Everybody was saying, see, I told you Sean Payton was going to fix Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson can play ball, bruh. Don't get that twisted. We just don't like him because he's a donkey. But here's the other thing. What is his money? What kind of money is he going to want? Because they're going to release him. What kind of money is it that he's going to look for? Because he's going to get that money from Denver. Any guaranteed money left, Denver's on the hook for. So we can probably get him for a cheap ass contract. The veteran Lolo. Maybe it's just a 1-year deal. Maybe he just wants to find a place to come to for a year. See how he does. Try to either get an extension with us or go off somewhere else and sign a bigger deal. But all in all, it still will be like a contract year where he got to go out there and ball. I don't care about Russell Wilson, but if you think of the options that we have that's available to us to have a quarterback that can win now, he's one of them. Cousins, Wilson, those are two of them. Those are definitely two of them. Savvy veterans that can come in there and grab an offense and make that shit flow. Now, I'm telling you what it is. We don't like the motherfucker, but he can come in right now and do a stizzle. Look at all the weapons that'll be around him, bruh. And we wouldn't even have to give up a draft. See, this is what I'm looking at, the aspect of not having to waste a draft pick on a veteran quarterback that we know is not our future. He's a plug-in right now, but not the future. Those quarterbacks don't deserve draft. We don't need to trade for nobody like that. Keep those draft picks. Use them either for the line. If you can't find them in free agency, use them in the draft. Use it for a corner. Use it for a defensive tackle. Use it for another speedster wide receiver. Maybe a tall speedster. 6'4", 6'3" wide receiver with wheels. You know what I mean? Maybe you go that route. But at least you have those draft picks to be able to go that route. You don't have to like Wilson. You don't have to like Cousins. But if they can come here and help us win now and teach this young guy sitting on the bench, if we went out there and drafted a rookie to sit him down for a year or two, let them learn. Let them learn. We know they're not the future, period. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Shout out to everybody watching, man. If this is your first time here, please subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button, man. You can leave a comment, share the video. Hit that notification bell, too, while you're up there. You feel me? So you can be notified of all the content I release even breaking news, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We are here every weekday morning, 7 a.m. Pacific, 10 a.m. Eastern, right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. It is the Raiders Sunrise Live podcast, man. Fridays during the season is Fuck Your Team Friday. But you know what? I'll do a special rendition of Fuck Your Team Friday next Friday before Super Bowl Sunday, and we're gonna diss the fuck out of the Niners and the Queefs. Let's go. We're gonna call it Fuck Both Teams Friday. Next Friday, y'all pull up on the 9th, February 9th. Fuck Both Teams Friday. We're gonna have a ball with it. Skits and all that shit. We're gonna do that Friday morning. Rock and roll with your boy one time. You feel me? All right, let me get back to the chizat. One time, 7:45, man. I need to get over this motherfucking cold, but I should be over it by the time the weekend hit. God dang it. I ain't gonna do shit. Watch some UFC, watch some boxing. Oh, the motherfucking Senior Bowl is this weekend. Definitely, you guys got to check out the Senior Bowl. These are potential draft picks. Because you remember last year when Patrick Graham was the head coach? And about 6 of the guys that was on the Senior Bowl teams, we drafted. 1 was undrafted. The other 5 we drafted. So, hey, keep your eyes open for the Reese's Senior Bowl this weekend. And keep notes. Keep notes, y'all, because we got a lot of shit to pay attention to. Hey, what you ask for and what you get is 2 different things. I asked for a bad bitch that got $1 million. I keep getting a bitch that's half bad with only like $50,000 a year. You feel me? Sometimes you just gotta settle what you can get. Just because he won 30, who the fuck is gonna give Kirk Cousins 30, bro? What team? Look. Let me ask you this. What team needs a quarterback that doesn't have a high draft pick to draft the quarterback is going don't want Cousins at 30 mil, bro? But 30 mil ain't bad considering the cap is going to jump up around 22, if not more, 22 million. That's an extra 22 right there. We give him motherfucking Jimmy G money. Or Jimmy G's possessive money. Oh, man. But yeah, there's a lot of shit we got to go over. Let me see. I'm going to check out y'all. We in Vegas. Exactly. What the fuck is we worried about money? We ain't got to pay no motherfucking 12% state income tax. We ain't got no state income tax out here. All you got to owe is the feds. And that's equal across the nation. You pay the same amount in federal income tax in New York as you do in California, Nevada, Florida, Washington, Oregon, Idaho, North Dakota, South Dakota, North Carolina, South Carolina, Florida, Louisiana, Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri. You know what I mean? We pay the same federal everywhere. But the state income taxes are different everywhere, where Washington, Nevada, Florida, Texas don't have none. But Vegas is the shit, though. Not because I live here, but because I live here. Ha ha! You cockeyed son of a bitch. I'm having a ball with y'all this morning. Can't wait till I get my sinuses back. What y'all watch to say? I'm sorry. Yeah, you wouldn't give up all your draft capital, but sometimes it pays off. Ask Houston. Ha-ha! I'll be right back. I have to go jag off real quick. I'll be back. But yeah, you definitely don't want to give up all your draft capital. You don't want to do remember the New Orleans Saints gave up all the draft, damn near all their draft picks to get Ricky Williams. You don't do that shit. You definitely don't do that shit. Especially in one draft. You can spread it out over drafts, plural. So if it costs like say 3 firsts, a second, and a player, this year first, next year first, and then the year after first, and then I wouldn't give them this year's second, I would give them next year's second. I want to at least have me a second round pick this year, like book in the second round picks around the one I got to give up. Because next year we're going to take a hit by missing a 1 and a 2. But we've been down that road with getting Devontae Adams. But we can push it down the road at least for a year. Because if we can get into the playoffs, all we want to do is get into the playoffs. Because if we have that kind of team to get into the playoffs, that's the same team that can do damage while in it. That's facts. I believe that full-heartedly. Because we've seen what happened when we faced Kansas City on Christmas. You know what I mean? We've seen when we faced some of the best playoff teams that from this year, when Miami. We handled Miami. We just came up short. We couldn't get no points. You feel me? Kansas City we took care of. You know what I mean? But we can possibly have a team that can be the next in line to start dominating this conference and division and get into the playoffs and let it be known we ain't going nowhere. Fuck you and your coach. Fuck a Harbaugh. Once again, fuck a Harbaugh. Fuck a Andy Reid. Fuck a Sean Payton. And fuck your fan bases. Give a fuck. That's why I trip off of Raider fans so worried that Harbaugh went to the Chargers. And I'm thinking, and Al Davis used to say this, we want to be feared. So we're not fearing you. You better fear us. Because this is not an old team. This is not like a team that has a 3-year window, and then after that window, we got to strip it down and rebuild. No, we're nowhere near that. We got a young enough team where once these motherfuckers figure it out, we're going to be around for a minute, bro. That's why it's very important we find a quarterback that can stick with us for at least the next decade. Because if he's here for the next decade with this young team that we got, and if Telesco does his thizzle in the draft and get out there and get the players that we need, and AP gets the best out of them, hey, y'all had y'all fun while y'all ran the shit. But hey, there's a new motherfucking sheriff in town, bitch, and he's wearing silver and black. We not here to play. We're not here to wish on a pray. We ain't here to wish or pray for shit. We here to take what we want. Ain't that what a Raider does? Ain't that what don't we just pillage? We just take what we want. That's why I said I'm not fearful of no head coach, no team. And AP, I'm glad AP is the coach because the same mentality they had with the New York Giants is the same mentality that the Raiders had too. We can beat anybody. So what if you know what we gonna do? Stop us. If we can get that good again, where it don't matter, like it doesn't matter. We gonna beat you it don't matter. Don't matter who your quarterback and coach is. It don't matter you're on a 5, 6, 7, 8 game win streak. It don't matter that we're playing in your home and it's minus 14 degrees. It don't matter. That's what we got to get this Raider team back to. The old school foot in your ass Raiders. Old school foot in your ass Raiders. And we not that far off. We got a couple of things we got to address, but it's being addressed as we speak, and it will be addressed in the near future, whether it's free agency or the draft. I'm confident in. We don't have guys that's in the front office that's incompetent. We don't have that no more. Guys that were more confident in their cockiness rather than being confident in what they can do. But we on our way. I just got a good feeling we got the right people in the right places. I don't care what people say about AP. Oh, he's just a rah-rah coach. No, he's not. No, he's not. That's why, and people say, oh, he don't know X's and O's. Why are you regurgitating the shit you heard from other dumbass content creators that don't know what the fuck they talking about? There's 2 positions on a football team that will make damn good coaches. Do you know what 2 positions that is? What are the 2 main positions if you played football that is the best positions to play if you ever decide to want to become a coach? There's a defensive and offensive position. And I tell people this shit all the time. It's either being a quarterback. That's why everybody want Peyton Manning to be a coach. That's why everybody drooling all over the balls of Jim Harbaugh. Ooh, former quarterback. Why? Because he knows the X's and O's on the offensive side of the ball. He knows a little bit about the defense, so he can call the right play to counter what he sees the lineup of the defense is. What's the opposite? It's the middle linebacker who has to recognize what the offense is running so he can go ahead and have his men on defense counter what the offense is aligned up to do. Those are X's and O's type guys, middle linebackers and quarterbacks. AP was a middle linebacker. You don't think he knows X's and O's? Because if he didn't, as an undrafted motherfucking linebacker, he would not be a starter. That motherfucker be on the practice squad. Think about it. If that quarterback didn't know X's and O's, he would not be the starter. He would be on the practice squad. Come on now. I hate motherfuckers. Stop taking other people's shit they tell you and trying to bring it back to the rest of us with the nation and try to convince us, oh, he's a rah-rah guy. He don't know X's and O's. Where the fuck you get that from? Come on, man. You sound like a fucking retard. Yeah, I said retard because motherfucking retard. Mental retardation is a thing. Or if something you don't want to catch on fire, it's fire not retarded. See, look, it's fire retardant. Oh shit! But I'm gonna say it's fire retarded. It don't know how to catch fire. Oh, like I say, man, everything is in our favor. Everything's in our favor, bro. We just got to get it right. And I agree. You don't give up your whole draft for one quarterback. You find clever ways to move up to get him, though. You feel me? And if you're a good GM, you'll figure it out. There's going to be ways you can, you know what I mean? Like when we got Devontae Adams, Ziegler, I give, props to Ziegler. Instead of doing a first round pick 1 year and a second round next year, he said, I just want to give you the first and second now and be done with it. And that's, you know what I mean? That's a smart thing to do. Get rid of it now. And then we can see how we do this season and we can address it next year. You know what I mean? Because you're not going to be able to fix everything in one draft. Facts. You said Paul racist. Paul, you in there saying nigga? You saying nigga in the chat, Paul? The fuck? Look, I make a motherfucker feel uncomfortable. You call me a nigga? He said, oh, this content creator is one hell of a nigga. What? No, let me quit. He sure is a light-skinned nigga. That's one a hell of a nigga hat on his head. You can tell it's a nigga hat. Look, it's all black. Look at the patch. It looks like the back of his nigga heel. What? Fucking, that's fucked up. How racist can you be, Paul? Yeah, but that was an investment with Mahomes. Mahomes didn't start his rookie year. You know, they knew what they was doing. That's why I said it'll make sense for us to get a veteran, trade up to get a rookie, and let him sit behind him. Because right now, I think it's best for quarterbacks to really learn. But in order for that to work, you got to be consistent with your offense. And your offense got to be the same. It's got to be the same offensive coordinator for that rookie to learn on the bench behind you know what I mean? A starter. If you keep trading out offensive coordinators, sitting that motherfucker on the bench is like Groundhog's Day. Remember the movie Groundhog's Day where it kept repeating and repeating? That's what that rookie is gonna go through. He's gonna repeat his rookie year over and over. That's why I said, don't think AOC is the answer, because all he's gonna do is be repeating a rookie year that did not even consist of 17 games. You know what I mean? Where you're going to get a rookie, if we do move up and get a rookie to become a starter or compete for it, he's going to be at ground zero with AOC. But the thing that's AOC is going to have a disadvantage mobility, athleticism. Because I'm pretty sure, because you look at the quarterbacks in this draft, they're all athletic. They all mobile. It may not be the fastest motherfucker, but they can move. And they're athletic. So I think that's one strike against AOC. It doesn't matter if you draft a Daniels or a Drake May or a Caleb Williams or a Bo Nix or a Penix Jr. or what's dude out of Florida State. God dang it. I forgot. He another mobile dude. We talked about it like last week or the week before. I can't remember his name though. But yeah, is the day and age of the quarterback position? It's officially gone, bruh. There's no, I don't see no teams ever. What the reason why I say ever getting a pocket, like pure pocket passer, is because a lot of these motherfuckers athletic these days. It's just a new day and age, bro, of the position. The position has evolved. It has evolved to a level where, you know, every now and then you'll get a Michael Vick or a Randall Cunningham. You know what I mean? Or a Culpepper. You'll get you know, back in the day you was a McNabb. You'll get guys that were athletic and mobile. You know what I mean? But it wasn't as. Now you look at this year's draft, and it's like every quarterback coming out is a mobile quarterback. They're athletic. All of them are athletic. So you have no choice but to draft an athletic quarterback. And if I'm a head coach and I'm like, I'm thinking, I'm about to utilize every weapon this motherfucker gives me. If I can run RPO with him, I'm going to do it sometimes. If I want him to tuck it and run, I'm going to do it sometimes. I'm using everything. And I think sometimes your gift is your curse. That's why a lot of mobile quarterbacks get hurt, because they want to utilize their athleticism and their mobility so much that they're in harm's way when they get outside that pocket. There's no rules to protect the quarterback when he's outside the pocket. When you're in the pocket, you can't touch the quarterback from the neck up, or you can't tackle him from the knee down. He's protected. That's the two main things you got to worry about: concussions and torn ACLs and Achilles while you in the pocket. That's your bubble. But if you get outside that pocket and take off and run, bro, hey, it's open. It's duck season. It's duck season, bro. Motherfuckers could take a lick on you and all them rules on. Well, you still can't hit a motherfucker in the head, but I can tackle you from the knee and down below. I can go low on you to tackle your motherfucking ass. And if you tear something, that's your bad. You feel me? Speed. We definitely need speed, Tony. You know what I mean? We gonna be right, y'all. Hey, I got full faith in this front office to really get out. I mean, just if we sit back as just be fans for a minute and step back. Let's not act like we know what a GM needs to do and all that, and coaches need to just step back. And I want us to all marvel at all the brain trust in our front office. Just think about that. Just imagine in the war room during the draft, and you got a Marvin Lewis, Antonio Pierce, Tom Telesco, Champ Kelly. You see where I'm going with this? You see how I'm going with this? You got a brain trust in a fucking war room that's unlike no other NFL team right now. Period. None. The brain trust in our motherfucking war room is going to be so ridiculous on draft night that they got to get it right. We talk about how many people will be in that room that actually been through a draft before. We got to keep that in mind, y'all. We got to keep that in mind. This is not a rookie team. It's a team. When I say team, I ain't talking about the players. I'm talking about the front office. This is not a rookie front office. This is a front office that has ample experience elsewhere. But now they're all been brought together in one room during the draft. I'm telling y'all, watch this shit. I guarantee you. You know what? I'll say this shit. I could damn near guarantee this will probably be one of the best drafts the Raiders had in years. In years. I just got that feeling, bro. You got too many minds in there that been through this, that know what talent looks like, that been through a draft and knows how to build a certain type of offense and defense with certain type of players that we're looking for to fulfill that. You got these guys in one room. That's ridiculous. You're going to have 3 present or former head coaches in the room. You feel me? With a veteran GM, Telesco, and an up-and-coming rising star assistant GM in Champ Kelly. You mean out of all those guys up in there, those 5 guys, you don't think that, nigga, that's the Justice League, nigga. That's what I'm going to start calling the Justice League, nigga. We about to take down the Legion of Doom. For real. We taking down the Legion of Doom. So, I'm telling you, they got the experience. Now all they got to do is implement it and come out and walk away from this draft with, like, you know what? High-fiving each other. We did good. And then they pull out the cigars. I want to see the front office pull out, fuck the players, pull out, let these motherfuckers pull out the cigar like, yeah, we got Jaden Daniels, and all it took us was 2 first-round picks. If they do some shit like that, bruh, I'll be like, salute. Y'all did that shit. You feel me? But yeah, man, I just want to talk about Anthony Brown because we overlooked him. He's somebody that's going to be thrown into the quarterback room. He does come from Baltimore, where he has experience backing up Lamar Jackson, another mobile, strong-arm quarterback, formerly of Boston College, as well as transferring to Oregon. So there's many different routes to take to get to the Super Bowl, to get to the playoffs. Let's start there first. To get to the playoffs, we just got to figure out the quickest and most efficient way to get there. So with that being said, man, I appreciate each and every one of y'all for pulling up this morning, man. Another episode down. We did this shit, man. Good conversation, man. Good conversation for real. And it's Wednesday. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same Raider time, same Raider channel right here on Raiders Allegiance, man. It's the Raiders Sunrise Live podcast with yours truly, Lunatic Raider, man. You guys enjoy your Wednesday. Be safe. Make it back home to your loved ones, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Once again, I'm Lunatic Raider, and please subscribe, smash that like too, man. I appreciate it, man. We're on our way to 2,000 subs. Once we get there, 2 free Raider jerseys giveaway. Let's go. I'm Lunatic Raider, Raiders Allegiance, Raiders Sunrise Live with Lunatic Raider. I'm out this bitch. Ha ha.